The Wayzata High School team is coached by Amanda Layden. Amanda, please stand up and get some recognition for coaching your team. So as was the case for the middle school competition, this is the conclusion of a double elimination tournament. Dulles currently has no losses during double elimination. Wayzata has 1 loss, so if Dulles High School wins round 8, they will be our National Science Bowl champions. If Wayzata wins round 8, then both teams will have 1 loss, and we will go to a sudden death round 9. Do we have any questions before we begin? Okay, our officials are as before, so we're going to start off by testing the buzzers. We're going to start to my left with A3. We're going to work our way across. Please buzz in, tell us your name, your grade, and the scientist, past or present, that you admire most.
A3.
Steven, I'm a senior, and my favorite scientists are Michelson and Morley.
Thank you.
A2.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Euler.
Thank you.
A captain.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Manfred Eigen.
A1.
Hi, my name is Ayush. I'm a junior, and my favorite scientist is Stephen Hawking.
Thank you.
B1.
My name is Andrew. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Mark Rober.
B captain.
Hi, my name is Shree. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Pauling.
B2.
Hi, I'm Naveen Makhat. I'm a sophomore, and my favorite scientist is Enrico Fermi.
B3.
Hi, my name is Ethan Zahid. I'm a junior, and my favorite scientist is Max Planck.
Thank you very much. Just remind all the competitors to please speak into your microphones when you're speaking so that we can hear you and everyone at home who's watching as well can also hear you. Okay, before we begin, does either team have any questions? Wayzata High School, are you guys ready to go? Dulles High School, are you guys ready? Well, best of luck to both teams. Without further ado, we'll get started with the 2019 National Science Bowl High School Finals. The first question is a toss-up in chemistry, and it is multiple choice. A student has an unknown ionic compound that appears to be a white powder. It readily dissolves in water, and when sodium hydroxide is added, it forms a precipitate. Based on this information, which of the following could be the identity of this compound? W, gallium-3 sulfate, X, iron-2 sulfate, Y, sodium sulfate, Z, barium sulfate. Interrupt.
A2.
Z.
Sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team B, toss-up, chemistry, multiple choice. A student has an unknown ionic compound that appears to be a white powder. It readily dissolves in water, and when sodium hydroxide is added, it forms a precipitate. Based on this information, which of the following could be the identity of this compound? W, gallium-3 sulfate, X, iron-2 sulfate, Y, sodium sulfate, Z, barium sulfate.
B1.
W?
Is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus question is visual, in chemistry, and short answer. Shown in the image is the proton NMR spectrum of one of the 3 compounds labeled A through C. Answer the following 2 questions regarding this image. 1, is the NMR spectrum shown taken from compound A, B, or C? 2, the compound that generated this spectrum dissolves easily in chloroform, DMSO, and dichloromethane. Which of these 3, if deuterated and used as a solvent for this NMR experiment, would produce a solvent peak furthest from the other peaks of this spectrum?
So which of these are deuterated?
Five seconds.
So say and B.
B and chloroform.
Sorry, actually it was A and DMSO. Toss-up number 2 is in math, short answer. Convert 2, 0, 2, 1 in base 3 to base 9.
B1.
6, 7.
Is correct. Your bonus question in math is visual and short answer. A circle centered at C of radius 25 has 2 parallel chords with lengths shown. To the nearest integer, what is the distance between these chords?
So that's 481. That's about 22, so about 15.
Yeah. 15.
Is correct. Toss-up 3 is in biology, and it is short answer. In botulism, presynaptic vesicles containing acetylcholine are unable to fuse with the plasma membrane of neurons. The bacteria that causes botulism produces several toxins that all target what protein interrupt?
A captain.
Snare.
It is the snare complex. And your bonus question is in biology, short answer. Durum wheat is a tetraploid strain of wheat. If the height locus has two possible alleles, tall and short, with equal frequencies, and assuming Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, what proportion of the wheat will have two tall alleles and two short alleles?
But it's in tetraploids, it's a bit what?
Is it just like 54 coins against 2 heads? Yeah, I think so. It's just 3/8? Wait, did they ask for a fraction or?
5 seconds.
3/8?
Is correct. Toss-up 4 for both teams, Earth and space, short answer. Laurasia was one of 2 supercontinents that formed Pangaea. Identify all of the following 3 present-day continents that were part of Laurasia. 1, North America. 2, South America. 3, Africa.
B2.
One only.
Is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus question will be in Earth and space, visual, and multiple choice. The mineral olivine is an abundant mineral in Earth's upper mantle. Which of the displayed silicate crystal structures represents olivine?
Always isolated tetrahedron. So big W.
The W.
Yeah, it's Nisos. Okay, so
And the other one.
SAF for That's the only one that's like isolated, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
W.
W is correct. Toss-up 5, physics, short answer. N resistors are connected in parallel, starting with resistance 1 ohm, 2 ohms, 3 ohms, and so on for each of the first n positive integers. As n grows without bound, what is the limit interrupt?
B3.
1 over the natural log of n.
Sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up, physics, short answer. N resistors are connected in parallel, starting with resistances 1 ohm, 2 ohms, 3 ohms, and so on for each of the first n positive integers. As n grows without bound, what is the limit of the equivalent resistance?
A3.
1/E.
Sorry, the correct answer is 0. Toss-up 6 is an energy multiple choice. Oak Ridge National Lab scientists recently reported the neutron structures of several glaucoma drugs bound to carbonic anhydrase. They perform neutron crystallography because X-ray crystallography is insensitive to what element? W, hydrogen, X, carbon, Y, oxygen, Z, nitrogen.
A captain.
Hydrogen?
Is correct. Your bonus in energy is multiple choice. Lawrence Berkeley National Lab researchers are analyzing meteorite shards with X-ray absorption spectroscopy. What information are they trying to ascertain about these shards? W, microscopic structure, X, chemical makeup, Y, presence of porous defects, Z, heat experience during impact.
What, did anyone write that down?
Microstructure, chemical something, concentration of chlorine, and then I don't know what's
X-ray absorption.
5 seconds.
X.
X is correct. Toss-up 7 is in math, short answer. Consider the vector field f of xy equals xyi minus y squared j. What is the divergence of f?
B1.
X minus 2y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
A2.
Y.
Sorry, actually it was negative y. Toss-up 8 for both teams in physics, short answer. According to Noether's theorem, if a system's action is invariant to a coordinate transformation, then there's a corresponding conservation law. Invariance under time translation implies the conservation of interrupt.
A captain.
Energy?
Is correct. Your bonus question is visual in physics and short answer. At a particular instant, the vertical position y of a given point x of a standing wave on a string has a depicted representation. Given these values of a sub n, answer the following 2 questions. 1. What is a term for this representation of the wave? 2. What is y when x equals 0.25?
Do you know the first one?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Do you know how to do this? Okay. No. Okay.
5 seconds.
Discrete and 2.
So it's actually Fourier and -2. Toss-up 9, Earth and space, multiple choice. The minor protoplanet Vesta is thought to be unique compared to other asteroids because it is thought to have once possessed what geologic feature? W, active volcanism, X, liquid water, Y, mantle convection, Z, hydrostatic equilibrium.
B2.
X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
A1.
Y.
Y is correct. Your Earth and space bonus question is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 measurements that allow astronomers to calculate the mass of a galaxy or galaxy cluster. 1. Morphology of the galaxy or cluster. 2. Speed and radius of rotation of a galaxy with respect to other members of its cluster. 3. Rotation speed of the galaxy versus radius within that galaxy.
2 and 3. Wait, what's 2 again?
2 was speed to radius.
But compared to other things.
I think that's okay. I'm gonna go with 2 and 3. 2, 3.
Is correct. Toss-up 10 is in chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following wavelengths of light in nanometers would be most likely to cause an electron spin flip? W, 10 to the 11th, X, 10 to the 7th, Y, 10 to the 3rd, Z, 10 to the -1. Interrupt.
B1.
Z.
Is incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following wavelengths of light in nanometers would be most likely to cause an electron spin flip? Sorry, stop the clock, please.
You're not allowed to compare it to toss-up.
We good? Continue? Okay, thank you. Toss-up, chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following wavelengths of light in nanometers would be most likely to cause an electron spin flip? W, 10 to the 11th, X, 10 to the 7th, Y, 10 to the 3rd, Z, 10 to the -1.
A Captain.
X.
X is correct. And your chemistry bonus question is visual. Short answer. Shown on the image is an incomplete molecular orbital diagram for the neutral diatomic species CN, with the 2s orbital mixing drawn in. Answer the following 3 questions regarding the complete molecular orbital diagram for CN. 1. Which of the atoms in this diatomic species is depicted on the right? 2. What is the bond order of this species? 3. What is the name of the highest energy orbital that has any electrons in it in this diagram?
No, the two P's are up here. It's just neon. I know, it's diatom.
It's like neon,
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't, but that's what M03 is.
Okay.
Bond order should be 0.
So neon 0.
Wait, no, it's diatomic, right? So it can't be 0.
It's 0. It's neon, so 0. And
5 seconds.
Neon 0 2 pi.
No, sorry, it's nitrogen 2.5 and sigma 2p. Toss-up 11 is an energy, and it is short answer. Princeton Plasma Physics Lab researchers are studying carbon nanotubes, which can form ropes due to what stacking interactions that occur between aromatic rings?
A Captain.
Pi stacking.
Is correct. Your bonus question in energy is short answer. Chemists at Oak Ridge National Lab developed the tetradentate ligand BL-phen, which binds americium selectively over other elements present in nuclear waste. BL-phen contains 2 pyridine ligands and 2 phenoxide ligands and has a -2 charge. If the 9 total valence electrons in a neutral americium atom are available for bonding, what is the electron count of the neutral complex formed by americium and BL-phen?
I don't know. Maybe 7.
7.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
No, I go.
5 seconds.
5.
Sorry, actually it was 15. And that brings us to the half. We've gone through 11 questions. Score at the half is Wayzata 62, Dulles 36. And we'll take a 2-minute break. Please take your seats. All right, we've completed half of the round. We've gone through 11 questions. Before we resume, Wayzata, do you guys have any substitutions on your side? Dulles High School, any substitutions on your side? Okay, any questions? You guys ready to resume? Wayzata? Dulles? Best of luck. We'll continue then with toss-up question number 12. It's in biology, short answer. What sex determination system in Hymenoptera interrupt?
B1.
ZW.
Sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A. Toss-up biology, short answer. What sex determination system in Hymenopterans results in sisters having a coefficient of relatedness of 75%, thereby enabling a form of eusociality?
A, Captain.
Haplodiploid.
That is correct. Your bonus question, biology, is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of EEG. 1, while a student is focusing on listening to a science bowl question, one would expect to see beta rhythms. 2, as seen on an EEG, REM occurs during stage 4 sleep. 3, stage 1 sleep is typically preceded by alpha rhythms.
3 is true. Okay, I think 2 is false because it should be its own thing.
I don't think it's
And what was 1?
Beta, so it's saying it's
I've never heard of beta before because we only covered in sleep, so it would make sense if he was awake.
5 seconds.
1 and 3 is the best guess.
1's free.
Is correct. Toss-up 13, Earth and Space, multiple choice. Which of the following best matches each of the P-wave and S-wave shadow zones within with their shape on Earth's surface? W, they both form a spherical cap. X, they both form an annulus. Y, only the P-wave shadow zone forms an annulus. Z, only the S-wave shadow zone forms an annulus.
A1.
Z.
So that's incorrect.
B2.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question in Earth and Space is multiple choice. Which of the following sequences of metamorphic rock types represents a retrograde path? W. Zeolite, Prehnite, blue schist. X. Granulite, amphibolite, green schist. Y. Hornfels, green schist, eclogite. Z. Blue schist, eclogite, granulite.
Definitely not Z. I don't think, yeah, it should be going higher. I don't think it's Y or Z. Then I'll say X.
X.
X is correct. Toss-up 14 is in math, short answer. Identify all of the following three actions that would increase the power of a statistical test, assuming all other factors remain constant. 1. Increasing the p-value cutoff from 0.01 to 0.05. 2. Increasing the sample size. 3. Performing a one-sided test instead of a two-sided interrupt.
A2.
1, 2.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team B, toss-up, math, short answer. Identify all of the following three actions that would increase the power of a statistical test, assuming all other factors remain constant. 1. Increasing the p-value cutoff from 0.01 to 0.05. 2. Increasing the sample size. 3. Performing a one-sided test instead of a two-sided test.
B, Captain.
1, 2, 3.
That is correct. Your bonus question is visual, in math, and short answer. The net in the image forms an Archimedean solid. How many edges and how many vertices does this polyhedron have?
Wait, it's all hexagons and
Pentagons, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 31, I think. 18. Wait, how many faces? How many what?
24.
Oh.
There's 30 faces, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
5 seconds.
20 vertices and 12 edges.
Sorry, it actually was 90 edges and 60 vertices. Toss-up 15 is in physics, and it is short answer. In going through the canonical quantization of the Hamiltonian, the Poisson bracket from classical mechanics is replaced by minus I over h bar times what mathematical operator? Interrupt
A, Captain.
Commutator.
is correct. Your bonus question in physics is short answer. The Stokes drag force on an object is equal to 6 pi multiplied by the object's radius, the flow velocity, and the dynamic viscosity. In SI base units, what are the dimensions of dynamic viscosity?
Dynamic is like, I don't know.
5 seconds.
Kilograms over seconds?
Sorry, it's kilograms per meter per second. Toss-up 16, energy multiple choice. Scientists at Oak Ridge National Lab are imaging aminoglycoside modifying enzymes, which are proteins made by pathogenic bacteria that inactivate the effect of this class of antibiotics against what ribosomal subunit? W30S, X40S, Y60S, Z80, interrupt,
B1.
W.
is correct. Your bonus question is visual in energy. Short answer. Researchers at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab are using simulations, such as the one in the image, to study relativistic jets being emitted by certain types of galaxies. In this image, the magnetic field within each relativistic jet is represented by the white lines. Answer the following two questions regarding the image. 1. The compact object at the center of the image is responsible for emitting these jets. What is the term for this object? 2. The magnetic field lines become more or less tightly wound over the course of the simulation. The researchers posit this is due to what property of the compact object at the center?
More specific.
Or,
Magnetism?
oh, you magnet. What property?
That makes sense. I think just rotation.
Active galactic nucleus and rotation.
That is correct. Toss-up 17 is in biology, short answer. There are two large families of acetylcholine receptors, one named for their sensitivity to nicotine. What molecule is the interrupt?
A, Captain.
Muscarine?
Is correct. Your bonus question in biology is visual and short answer. Answer the following two questions about this immunological synapse. 1. What is the lilac coreceptor labeled A? 2. Identify all of the following three cell types that cell B could normally represent. 1. Erythrocyte, 2. B cell, 3. Dendritic cell.
B cells and DCs, right? It might be B cell. Wait, this is on T cell, right? Yeah. But it's not T cell receptor. Maybe CD4. Okay. Or something? No. CD4, 2, 3.
Is correct. Toss-up 18, chemistry short answer. Rank the following three carboxylic acid derivatives in order of increasing reactivity to nucleophilic substitution. 1. Esters. 2. Acid anhydride. 3. Interrupt.
B, Captain.
1, 3, 2.
Sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up chemistry short answer. Rank the following three carboxylic acid derivatives in order of increasing reactivity to nucleophilic substitution. 1. Esters. 2. Acid anhydride. 3. Carboxylate salt.
A2.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, actually it was 3, 1, 2. Toss-up 19 is for both teams. It's in math and it is short answer. How many inflection points does the graph of sine x have between x equals negative 10 and x equals positive 10?
A, Captain.
7.
Is correct. Your bonus question in math is short answer. Two players are playing a turn-based game where each player has a 3/4 chance of winning on a particular turn. If player A gets the first turn, player B gets turns 2 and 3, player A gets turns 4, and player B gets turns 5 and 6, and so on. What is the probability of player A winning the game?
Five seconds.
4/5.
Sorry, actually it was 16 over 21.
Stop the clock.
Sorry, stop the clock, please.
Our displays have stopped functioning. on our side. Our displays are not working on our side.
So what's not working?
The display.
The screens are not working. Okay. Could we please get some technical support with the screens?
Okay, they're working now.
They're good for us.
Your screens are working now, Team A?
They're back, yeah.
Team B, you're good as well? Okay, sorry for the interruption. That was question number 19 with the toss-up and the bonus. So we're going to resume with question number 20. Wizetta, are you guys ready to resume?
Yes.
Dulles High School, ready to resume? Okay, good luck. Toss-up question number 20, energy short answer. Idaho National Lab researchers are refining waste to carbon monoxide and hydrogen, which they then convert to liquid hydrocarbons using a series of chemical reactions known as interrupt.
A, Captain.
Fischer-Tropsch process?
Is correct. Your bonus question in energy is visual and short answer. This is an algorithm published by Brookhaven National Lab, where a set of genes is grouped into clusters C sub I. Given a sample vector C sizes as shown, and assuming zero indexing, answer the following two questions. 1, at the end of the algorithm, what is the total number of elements in the array P? 2, what is the value of P 0, 0?
Yes. I can try.
5 seconds.
12/6.
Sorry, the answer is 25 and 146. Toss-up 21, physics short answer. Superconducting qubits are composed of anharmonic resonator circuits at near 0 Kelvin temperatures. These circuits make use of what type of quantum device characterized by a nonlinear inductance from the tunneling of Cooper pairs across interrupt?
Hey, Captain.
Josephson junction.
Is correct. Your physics bonus question is short answer. What is the adiabatic index of an ideal gas with 18 degrees of freedom?
It's 10 over 9, right? Okay.
5 seconds.
10 over 9.
Is correct. Toss-up 22, Earth and space, short answer. A Reisner-Nordstrom black hole has mass and what other quantity to interrupt?
B, Captain.
Charge.
Is correct. Your bonus question is in Earth and space, visual, short answer. Answer the following 3 questions regarding the displayed data. 1, in what region of the electromagnetic spectrum was this data acquired? 2, what does the red horizontal band across the center represent? 3, what theory best explains the symmetry and evenness seen in the data?
So I have microwave, zone of avoidance, and inflation.
Microwave, zone of avoidance, and inflation.
Sorry, it's microwave, Milky Way galaxy, and inflation. That is the end of the match. Final score, Wayzata High School 124, Dulles High School 76. As both teams now have one loss in the double elimination portion of our tournament, we will move on to double elimination round number 9 to determine our champion. Take a quick 1-minute break as we set up for the finals.
Yeah. Were you checking with him?
Just reminding him to speak into the speaker so we can hear him more clearly, because when he's not speaking into the speaker,
It's a little difficult. That was hard in the room too. Yeah, he's quiet
I
spoken.
think it's even harder here. I think he needs to speak into the speaker so we can.
All right, if everyone could please take their seats. All right, this is double elimination round 9. Each of our teams, Wayzata High School and Dulles High School, now has one loss, so this is a round to decide the high school champion of this year's Department of Energy National Science Bowl, unless there's a tie, and then it gets even more interesting. All right. So, yeah, I think, we've had a very exciting morning. We've had some great matches. Let's just get some more energy out. Let's give a great round of applause to these two teams. Before we start double elimination round 9, Wayzata, do you have any questions? No? Dulles High School, any questions? Well, the best of luck to both teams. Just a reminder to the audience, this is obviously very close and very exciting. Please remain calm, please remain quiet, and give the maximum possible respect to the competitors. All right. Well, then we're ready to go with high school double elimination round number 9. Best of luck to both teams. We start with a toss-up question for both teams. This is question 1, chemistry, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 functional groups that will be reduced by lithium aluminum hydride. 1, nitrile, 2, amide, 3, ketone.
A captain.
All.
That is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's chemistry and short answer. Shown on the image is an organometallic reaction developed by the group of Tobias Ritter that forms the aryl fluoride shown on the right. Given that palladium is a group 10 metal, answer the following 2 questions. 1, what is the electron count of the complex labeled A? 2. What fundamental organometallic mechanistic step is required in the CF bond-forming reaction shown in the image?
First one, electron counter.
Maybe like 18.
Second one is if it's an organic step and C4 bond.
Maybe like oxidative addition or transmethylation, reductive elimination. I'm gonna say oxidative addition. Alright. 18 oxidative addition.
Now, the correct answer, 18 was correct, but it's reductive elimination. Toss-up question 2, math, multiple choice. If a positive integer has an odd number of positive integer factors, which of the following must it be? W, odd. Interrupt.
B3.
Perfect square.
That is not correct. The toss-up question 2, I'll repeat, that's 4 points to Team A. I'll reread the question. Toss-up question 2, math multiple choice. If a positive integer has an odd number of positive integer factors, which of the following must it be? W, odd. X, even. Y, a perfect square. Z, a perfect cube.
A3.
Y.
Y is correct.
Please remind the audience to stay quiet during the match, please. Thank you very much.
The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's math and it's short answer. The table in the image defines a binary operation star on the 6-element set A, B, C, D, E, F. For example, the result for B star C is highlighted. Answer the following 3 questions about this operation. 1. Is star commutative? 2. Does star have an identity element? 3. What are the respective inverses of elements C and D with respect to star?
One is no.
What is no?
Two
is no, I'm pretty sure.
What's the inverse of C and D?
What was 2? What was
2
2?
is, does it have an identity?
There should be like a diagonal.
I don't think so.
And 3 is the inverse of C.
Five seconds.
No, no, F.
No, it's no, yes, C, and F. Toss-up question 3, biology short answer. Identify all of the following 3 hormones whose cellular responses are mediated by cyclic AMP. 1, vasopressin in the kidney. 2, glucagon in the liver. 3, adrenaline in the heart.
B1.
2, 3.
That is not correct.
A1.
All of them is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's biology and short answer. Shown in the image is a comparison of several different inhibitors on the activity of alpha-glucosidase, a drug target for diabetes treatment. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1. Naming the plots by letter, identify all of the compounds that show competitive inhibition. 2. Naming the plots by letter, identify all of the compounds that show non-competitive inhibition.
Competitive and non-competitive.
Yeah. So these two clearly like this pretty similar, right? So these two might be like, I think you should say A, B, C, and D are non-competitive, E and F are competitive, but only 2?
I don't know.
5 seconds.
EF and AB.
That is not correct. The answers were B and A, C, and E. Toss-up question 4, energy short answer. Scientists using the LINAC coherent light source at SLAC National Accelerator Lab have bombarded a nitrogen molecule with X-rays leading to an ejection of a core electron. Interrupt.
A captain.
Auger.
That is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's energy and it's short answer. The image shows a defect engineering technology being developed at Oak Ridge National Lab. Answer the following 2 questions regarding this image. 1. What is the common name of the material shown in gray having defects engineered into it? 2. After the blue beam collides with the material, it ejects 2 masses which are indicated in red and blue. To what element does the red mass correspond?
What's the common name of the gray thing?
But it has like a bunch of holes in it, so it's like they're asking for like the specific. What? I don't know.
And 2 is like what? Oh,
The
no,
regular
that's
graph.
the red thing.
I'm gonna say boron nitrogen. I don't know.
Wait, you only have to say one thing.
Oh, okay,
Wait, you have to
nitrogen.
say one for green.
Just one.
Okay, okay.
5 seconds.
Irregular graphene and nitrogen.
No, the correct answer is graphene and carbon. Toss up 5, physics multiple choice. In Einstein's theory of Brownian motion, how does mean squared displacement scale with time? W, inversely, x, logarithmically, y, linearly, z, quadratically.
A captain.
W.
W is not correct.
B captain.
Why?
Y linearly is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's physics and it's short answer. Shown in the image is a schematic of the thermocouple on the multi-mission radioisotope thermoelectric generator, or MMRTG, that is on board NASA's Curiosity rover. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1. What element powers the MMRTG? 2. For the thermocouple to operate, what types of semiconductor must be used for the components in the diagram colored red and green, respectively?
Five seconds.
Plutonium, and red is N-type and green is P-type.
No, it is plutonium, but you had the p-type and n-type reversed. Toss-up question 6, Earth and space, short answer. The area of low pressure encircling the Earth near the equator, where the northeast and southeast trade winds converge, is known, interrupt?
B2.
Intertropical convergence zone.
That is correct. Bonus question, Earth and space, short answer. Identify all of the following 4 statements that are true regarding layers of the Earth's atmosphere. 1. Temperature decreases with altitude in the troposphere. 2. Pressure decreases with altitude in the troposphere. 3. Temperature decreases with altitude in the stratosphere. 4. Pressure decreases with altitude in the stratosphere.
Yeah, 1, 2, pressure decreases throughout the stratosphere. Temperature should be increasing.
1, 2, and 4.
That is correct. Toss-up question 7, math, short answer. Let A be one of the vertices of a convex polygon with 15 sides. How many diagonals of the polygon? Interrupt.
B3.
12.
That's not correct. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Math, short answer. Let A be one of the vertices of a convex polygon with 15 sides. How many diagonals of the polygon do not have A as an endpoint?
A captain.
78.
That is correct. Bonus question, math, short answer. What is 209 cubed?
Five seconds. Time.
It's too late. The correct answer was 9,129,329. Toss-up question 8. Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following space telescopes would observe the white dwarf Sirius B to be brighter than Sirius A? W. Hubble. X. Spitzer. Y. Herschel. Z. Chandra.
A captain.
Z.
Z. Chandra is correct. Visual bonus question. The bonus question is visual. It's Earth and space, short answer. The diagram provided is a light curve for a supernova. Identify all of the following 4 statements about the, all of the following 3 statements about this supernova that are true. 1. Its type is 1b. 2. It was caused by the core collapse of a high-mass star. 3. Its spectrum would exhibit strong hydrogen lines.
Type 1B, is it?
Yeah, is it 1B? I have no idea. I think this might be 1 type 2.
Okay, so we're saying no to that one.
If it's type 2, then it's just 2 3.
5 seconds.
2 3.
That is correct. Toss-up question 9, physics multiple choice. Modified Newtonian dynamics, or MOND, is an alternative theory of gravity that best explains which of the following phenomena? W. Event horizons of black holes. X. Rotation curves of galaxies. Interrupt.
A captain.
X.
X is correct. Bonus question, physics, short answer. A uniform rectangular prism with shortest side length of 1 meter is being used as an insulator between two planar heat reservoirs. When it is oriented such that its two faces with largest area are in contact with the reservoirs, the conductive heat transfer rate is x. In its other two distinct orthogonal orientations, the heat transfer rates are x over 2 and x over 8 respectively. In cubic meters, what is the volume of the prism?
It seemed like it was based off just side length last time and not area, so then wouldn't it be 16 then? Or just one?
5 seconds.
16.
No, the correct answer is 4. Toss-up question 10, biology multiple choice. Which of the following cranial nerves is responsible for transmitting sensations of taste in the anterior 2/3 of the tongue? W, hypoglossal. X, trigeminal. Y, olfactory. Z, facial.
B1.
W.
W is not correct.
A1.
X.
No, the correct answer is Z, facial. Toss-up 11, chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following substituents would most activate an aromatic ring to nucleophilic aromatic substitution? W, methyl. X, amino. Y, nitro. Interrupt.
A captain.
Why?
Y, nitro is correct. Bonus question, chemistry, short answer.
Challenge.
Stop the clock.
So stop the clock, please.
Nitro is electron withdrawing, which would deactivate the ring toward electrophilic aromatic substitution, whereas you would want an electron donating group, such as amino in the question, to be activating.
Okay. Hold on. We will consult with our experts.
He might be right. It sound like the things he said sound like things which might be true.
It will be.
It would be nice. I feel like
If everyone could please be quiet while we discuss this.
no problem. If we were really stupid, it wasn't.
So it's nucleophilic, not electrophilic, right? Works for me. Thank you. Okay, so the challenge was denied. If you look at the question talks about activating aromatic ring to nucleophilic aromatic substitution, not electrophilic. And because it's nucleophilic, therefore the nitro would be activating.
All right, thank you very much for the challenge. The outcome of the challenge was that Team A got the toss-up for that question correct. So we will proceed to the bonus question for this round. This will be this will be the last question of the half, but we'll have the bonus question just for Team A. All right. Bonus question, chemistry, short answer. What organometallic mechanistic step is the first step of the Heck reaction and involves a metal insertion frequently between a carbon-halogen bond accompanied by an increase in metal oxidation state?
This one is oxidative addition. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't have to be stolen, right?
Oxidative addition.
This time it is oxidative addition. That is correct, and that brings us to halftime with the scores Dulles High School 18, Wayzata 60. We'll take a 2-minute break.
Dan wants a 1-minute break for this one. FYI.
I am so mad at myself. I shouldn't have turned to you at that question. So it was the perfect square question. It was like a reflex thing. I should have just ruled it. All right, if everyone could resume their seats, please. Let's take our seats. Wayzata, any substitutions at the half? Dulles, any substitutions at the half? Dulles, do you have any questions before we begin the second half? Wayzata? All right. We've completed 11 questions out of a possible 25. So we will be starting the second half of double elimination round 9 with question 12. Best
Once
of luck.
again, can I please remind all the audience members to please play in your head silently and don't compromise the questions for the competitors on the stage. Thank you.
All right, thanks everybody. Best of luck to both teams. This is toss-up question 12, energy multiple choice. Using the Department of Energy's Advanced Photon Source at Argonne National Lab, researchers determined the structure of the HIV-1 protein ENV, which is a complex made of 3 copies of GP120 and 3 copies of GP41. Which of the following is the function of this protein complex? W, cleaving the synthesized polyprotein into mature protein components. X, integrating the HIV genome into the host DNA. Y, binding to copies of the HIV genome to package them into new viral particles. Z, mediating viral fusion and entry into the host.
A captain.
Z.
Z is correct. Bonus question, energy multiple choice. The Supernova Cosmology Project at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab was the first to determine the accelerating expansion of the universe. Which of the following statements concerning this project is not true? W, type 1a supernovas were used as standard candles. X, the supernovas studied had redshifts of approximately 1. Y, for supernovas of a given luminosity, redshifts were smaller than expected given the current rate of expansion. Z, the experiment predicted an increasing value for the cosmological constant.
Did you get the?
Yeah, so when it's type A, I don't know what they said, like, redshift is 1. Redshift is less than the expected value because like it's expanding quickly, and then there's an increasing value of something.
What's not true?
And I was asking for not true.
5 seconds.
Y.
Now, the correct answer was Z. Toss-up question 13, Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following is closest to the difference in meters between today's sea level and the sea level during the last glacial maximum? W, 5, X, 25, Y, 125, Z, 500.
A1.
Why?
Y, 125 is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. It's Earth and space, short answer. The figure shown depicts metamorphic facies at the pressure and temperature ranges at which they form. The diagonal lines separate the stability fields of 3 chemically identical yet structurally distinct aluminosilicate minerals that are commonly used to constrain the temperature and pressure at which a metamorphic rock was formed. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. Identify the unnamed metamorphic facies shown in yellow that often results from contact metamorphism. 2. Give the mineral name of the aluminosilicate whose stability field spans the majority of the unnamed metamorphic facies.
XD. The only thing that comes to mind is like maybe like, let's see, quartzite, but I don't know.
That's biotite. That's like a thing on the.
What?
Is biotite?
Yeah, but I don't think that's like that. I don't think that's a contact.
No, I'm pretty sure biotite.
Number 2
No.
is like the bottom.
I thought number 2 was just like amphibole, but,
Okay.
but
What?
that's like amphibole value.
Actually, no, you can go first.
Okay.
Go for amphibole.
5 seconds.
Biotite and amphibole.
Now, the correct answer is hornfels and andalusite. Toss-up question 14, physics multiple choice. Isolated quarks have not been observed because attempting to remove a quark from a baryon results in the pair production of which of the following particles? W, mesons, X, neutrinos, Y, photons, Z, tauons.
A2.
W.
W, mesons is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question. In physics, it's short answer. Answer the following 2 questions about the space-time diagram shown. 1. What quantity is represented by the slopes of the diagonal blue lines that outline the 2 cones? 2. Assuming that the red arrows lie in the xt plane, which of the labeled arrows corresponds to a space-like interval?
Okay, so light-like, time-like, space-like.
So
The
for 2.
speed of light.
And what's the name of the slopes of the diagram?
The speed of light.
So speed of light and c. They're both CCC.
5 seconds.
Speed of light, C.
That is the correct answer. Toss-up question 15, chemistry multiple choice. In IR spectroscopy, which of the following carboxylic acid derivative double bonds would you expect to appear at the highest wave number? W, acyl chloride CO stretch. X, ester CO stretch. Y, amide CO stretch. Z, carboxylate CO stretch.
B1.
W.
W is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus question in chemistry, short answer. Shown on the image is a compound and its proton decoupled carbon-13 NMR spectrum with the x-axis in parts per million. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. Which carbon atom in the compound, 1, 2, 3, or 4, corresponds to the peak labeled A? 2. What other compound is most likely responsible for the broad short peak at 77 ppm labeled B?
Five seconds.
A is 4 and 2 is carboxylic acid.
Now, the correct answer is 2 and chloroform. Toss-up question 16, energy short answer. A group of Department of Energy Office of Science researchers conducted a conformation analysis on the epidermal growth factor receptor using modeling and time-resolved fluorescence microscopy. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true concerning this protein. 1, it is a receptor tyrosine kinase. 2, it is a trimer in its active form. 3, it is a tumor suppressor gene present in most cancers.
A captain.
1.
That is correct. The bonus question is a visual bonus in energy and its short answer. The image shows the structure and fabrication of a new type of nanowire being developed at SLAC National Accelerator Lab. Answer the following 2 questions about the image. 1, what is the common name of the cage-like structures covering the surface of the wire? 2, in this specific wire, the researchers build the core of the structure with sulfur and what highly conductive metal?
Maybe like clathrate and highly conductive. Could be copper. Tungsten sulfide is a thing. Is tungsten conductive? Well,
Should be.
no, it's used to make light bulbs, so it like dissipates heat, so it's not conductive. So I'm going to go with copper. So what's the first? Clathrate and copper.
5 seconds.
Clathrate and copper.
The copper is correct, but the first one is diamond. Toss-up question 17, biology short answer. An electron micrograph shows a vesicle budding away from a cell membrane with a triskelion-shaped protein coating it. What is the interrupt?
B1.
Clathrate.
That is not correct. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Biology short answer. An electron micrograph shows a vesicle budding away from a cell membrane with a triskelion-shaped protein coating it. What is the likely identity of this protein?
A captain.
Clathrin.
Clathrin is correct.
Challenge.
Stop the clock, please.
I also said clathrate.
I heard clathrate.
I heard clathrate as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. All right, when we restart the clock, it'll be a bonus question, visual bonus for Team A. The bonus is a visual bonus, it's biology, and it's short answer. Shown in the image is a histological section of human muscle tissue. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1, what are the small purple structures labeled A? 2, what is the dark repeating band within the muscle cell labeled B?
Wait, is an A just a nucleus?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
And so the dark reading bands, those are myofibrils?
It says myofiber here,
Okay,
so
okay.
that might not
No,
be
it's not the one no.
microfilaments.
It might be that one, so lower
Intermediate
this level, yeah, it might be a microfilament.
So
That's
nucleus
interesting.
and microfilament.
That's what I think. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
that's good. Wait a little bit.
5 seconds.
Nucleus and microfilament.
That is not correct. It's nuclei and A band. Toss-up 18, math multiple choice. Given a complex number z graphed in the complex plane, which of the following transformations on the graph of z would locate the graph of I times z? W, reflecting it through the real axis. X, reflecting it through the imaginary axis. Y, rotating it 90 degrees, interrupt.
B, Captain.
Rotating it 90 degrees clockwise.
That is incorrect. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question. Toss-up 18, math multiple choice. Given a complex number z graphed in the complex plane, which of the following transformations on the graph of z would locate the graph of I times z? W, reflecting it through the real axis. X, reflecting it through the imaginary axis. Y, rotating it 90 degrees clockwise about the origin. Z, rotating it 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin.
A2.
Y.
No, Y is not correct. It was Z, counterclockwise. Toss-up question 19, chemistry multiple choice. Which of the following methods would be most effective at forming a 1,3 diketone? W, an aldol reaction between two aldehydes. X, reaction of two aldehydes in the presence of sodium cyanide. Y, Clayson, interrupt.
B1.
Why?
Y is correct. Bonus question, chemistry short answer. Consider a three-state system immersed in a heat bath at temperature T, where two of the states have zero energy and one of the states has an energy equal to kT. To the nearest integer multiple of 5, what is the percent probability that a particle in this system has energy 0?
$80.
No, the correct answer is 85. Toss-up 20, Earth and space, short answer. Mutual tidal locking occurs when tidal forces cause two bodies to be in synchronous orbit with one another. What two celestial bodies are the only known interrupt?
B2.
Pluto and Charon.
That is correct. Bonus question, Earth and space, short answer. In 2016, researchers announced the detection of a possible 9th planet in our solar system. Identify all of the following three statements that are true regarding this possible planet. 1. Its strong magnetic field and short rotational period are detectable by radio telescope. 2. It is massive enough to perturb the orbit of nearby trans-Neptunian objects. 3. Its proposed orbit will pass inside the orbital path of Pluto every 600 years.
2, 3.
No, it's 2 only. Toss-up 21, physics, short answer. What boson mediates neutral current weak interrupt?
B, Captain.
Z0 boson.
That is not correct. I'll reread the question. Toss-up, was I finished? Yeah. Physics, short answer. What boson mediates neutral current weak interactions?
A, Captain.
Z boson.
That is correct.
Challenge.
Stop the clock.
Clock, please.
Come on, clock stop. Sorry?
So the challenge has been approved. Z0 is equivalent to the Z boson. Therefore, Team B should get the points for that question, not Team A, and they will get the bonus question.
Yep. And then we will complete the bonus question. So Team B, you will receive the bonus question. The bonus question is in physics, and it is short answer. At sufficiently low temperatures, thermal phonons in a crystal follow a black body spectrum obeying the Stefan-Boltzmann law. Under these conditions, the specific heat is proportional to the temperature raised to what power?
Probably 4. Or wait, no. Say 3, say 3. Huh? Yeah, so I think this is a Q.
5 seconds.
3.
3 is the correct answer, and completing the round, let's congratulate Wayzata High School. So Wayzata High School are 2019 National Science Bowl High School champions this year, and congratulations also to Dulles High School. Both of you did fantastically well done. Well, we'll take a brief 2-minute break, and we'll resume with the rest of the program for this morning. Congratulations to all our competitors.
Congratulations.